right, and we are live. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Happy hump day.
Happy Wednesday to everybody. Jan said first. Mattel, hello. Ryan, hello. Nicole, I did add you as a mod, so of course.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you.
Yeah, so no spoilers, everybody, of course, but we do have mods, so.
And what's up to you guys? Happy hump day to everybody again. And looks like we're just climbing in here. Cliff, Nicole, and
Movie Man, hello. Mattel, love. Nobody important, hello. Craig is here, hello.
Craig says it was a dry hump day.
A dry hump day?
Nice.
Cliff says, whoa, Steve, we working on a full beard here?
Yeah. Maybe. That may happen.
Maybe. Netherlands, thank you. Sophie, hey Sophie. Hello Felix and Marcella. Hello Sean.
Got Canada from Sean. Yep. Sean Bermstead.
Hello Jordan. Steve just woke up from a nap, so that's why he sounds a little bit,
Oh, raspy right now?
Yeah, somebody said that you were sounding a little different. Yeah, he just woke up from a little nap, so.
Well, yeah.
He had to be fully rested for our live stream. All right, so what we're going to do is we're basically just going to go into, some questions that you guys had as far as just season 2, you guys had some questions on some of our recent videos, so we're just going to go through some of them now. Okay, so our first question is from Sophie.
Sophie?
In a trial by combat situation, so think Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Which character would you choose to fight off on your behalf a horde of walkers?
Well, I think Daryl would definitely be probably the top guy, but I think I pick Rick.
Okay.
Simply because...
yeah, I would say... they all seem pretty good now, I'm
still going with Rick.
For some of you that do not know, we have seen the first 2 episodes of season 3.
Yep.
So, going off of the first couple episodes where we see that they've really kind of gained a lot of knowledge and, they're a lot better at killing walkers.
Or even Carl.
Yeah, all of them have gotten pretty good. But I would probably say, I'd probably have to say Rick too. He's pretty good.
Yeah, so. I'll go with Rick. What do you guys think? Who do you pick? Rick or Daryl? Shane? Yeah, I was thinking Shane too, but Shane's dead.
Shane's dead, so we can't have him.
Shane would be a really good.
If we were if I was Lori,
but he might
I'd
shoot
be
you.
Perfectly safe.
He might shoot you in the leg.
Yeah, he might shoot somebody in the leg, but unless you're Lori or Carl, and then you're really good.
Right.
All right. And Sophie did have a couple more questions here. Which character do you see yourself in or relate to the most thus far? So that's kind of the same question that she had from last season when we did our last season live stream or our last season video. And then also, what has been your most heartbreaking moment and heart racing moment? So first question, what character do I relate to the most? I think in some ways, I think it'd have to be Andrea, but then getting to know Maggie a little bit more, I think I'm kind of leaning more towards...
That's interesting.
...relating to Maggie. But maybe a happy medium between those two.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that, but okay. I would go with Rick still. Um, just because he is a dad, he is a husband, and he does think in those terms. He tries to think of everybody.
Right.
So for sure, Rick.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely see that. Yeah.
Right.
Jordan Drake, thank you so much.
Jordan.
Fist bump. Thank you so much, Jordan.
Yes. Yeah.
And what has been your most heartbreaking moment? I would have to say Sophia. Sophia walking out of the barn. That was pretty heartbreaking.
That was tough.
That was really tough. Yeah.
That was tough, but I think for me so far, even more so, would probably be Hershel when
he
got bit.
Okay, and that's in season 3, episode 1.
And Dale's was a close second.
A close second. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get to know Sophia that much, but it was heartbreaking because I was a child.
Let me scroll back up here. I think that was from Christina Finley.
Hey, Christina.
Thank you so much. She says, hey guys, saying hi before I head to work. We'll watch when I get home. Love you guys. We love you too,
Love you
Christina.
too, Christina.
Have a good day at work.
Yes. Hope it goes really well today.
Yes.
You're halfway through the work week, so you can do it.
And has been your most heart racing moment?
Definitely right now, I would say the Hershel bite and how that's kind of...
Which you guys will all be able to see the reaction to that on Friday. There will be a double upload, so both 301 and 302 will go up on Friday.
Well,
so you'll have 2 videos that day.
You really got to see, two videos on Friday, but you really got to see the two groups together as a whole have interest or vested interest in a person.
Yeah.
And Hershel just happened to be the guy who got bit.
Yeah,
and,
it could have been anybody, but the fact that he was bit and Rick was like so, like on point, like
yes.
was thinking really fast and like...
Boy, did he react too.
He
man.
reacted super quick, even though it like totally grossed me out. But
he did not hesitate at all.
There was no hesitation.
No.
Yeah, so that I would have to agree that was pretty heart-racing.
That was tough. That's tough as nails.
Yeah.
To be able to,
And of course, that is from based on what we've seen so far, season 2 heart racing. I would have to say probably the last episode when the horde of zombies was overrunning the farm. That was pretty heart-racing.
I thought Andrea was done.
Yeah, I was thinking Andrea was done. We lost 2 people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was crazy. So.
Yeah, and the acting in this is just phenomenal. I mean, Rick, even Lori, everybody, as much as... I hate to say it, she's not my favorite character at all.
No, not mine either.
But the acting in this, the people they picked for the show, and how they work the script with them, it's amazing. It is really a damn good show.
Great casting choices. And, Lucky, thank you so much. Loving your reactions. I wish the best from Hungary.
Oh, nice. Hungry. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. And I don't know what that translates from HUF. I don't know what that
doesn't
is.
Matter.
It doesn't matter,
you
though.
So
thank you very much. Thank you.
And shout out to you.
Shout out to Lucky.
But yeah, the acting in this, Lacey, is incredible.
No,
the more I think about it, everybody says it'll pick up. This has been a really good show from season 1, the beginning show, to now.
And I think I got one of these questions is in reference to that, like what are our thoughts on each season so far and all of that, but we'll get to that. The next question is from Gravity Prone Part 2.
Gravity Prone Part 2.
So Andrea just had her butt saved. by a hooded, sword-wielding walker whisperer. Steve and Lacey, who is this mysterious stranger, good guy or bad guy, and do the pets do any tricks, you think? Well, before we answer, Melbourne Productions, thank you so much.
Melbourne.
Just
thank
wanted
you.
to say I love you guys so much. Just curious, what are your predictions about Rick and Lori's relationship? Love from Canada.
We're going to hit that too.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we'll get to that question for sure.
How about right after this one?
Right after this one, we'll
Yeah.
answer that question for you.
Yeah, let's do that.
But yeah, so in talking about the hooded character, like I said, we have seen the first 2 episodes, so we know who the character is. Her name was never said, but some of our Discord friends did tell us the name, that it's Michonne.
Michonne.
Is that how you say it, though?
That sounds right to me.
Okay. Michonne or Michonne, I don't know how to say it, but that's who this person is. And just by seeing her in the first couple episodes, she looks like a badass. Like
she is. She's a little bit crazy too,
Yeah.
hauling around her luggage racks.
I think me and Steve were like, what in the hell is up with these like with these walker pets? Like, I'm not really sure why she has them.
It's her luggage racks.
And yeah, I think that was the theory that we came up with, was like, maybe she has them to like carry all of her, carry all of their
all the
stuff.
goods.
Yeah, like, I don't know why in the world she would have those. That's kind of weird to me, but.
Well, what's so weird is they stay.
Well,
of course,
they're like docile. They're like not trying to attack anybody.
Yeah.
Like, they're just kind of walking along behind her, and that's the confusing part to me, I guess.
Why
are they not trying to attack? Like, I know they don't have any arms
or teeth
or jaws,
which is pretty incredible in itself.
Yeah, I mean, does that like just suddenly they're not allowed to do anything, so they're just suddenly not interested in fighting back? Like, I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of weird.
Their will's just
their will to try, I guess. I don't. Yeah, my theory is that they are just there to.
I'm gonna tell you, this is an interesting character.
Carry her stuff for her.
Very interesting character. That's
very
coming
interesting.
Into this.
Yeah, like I really hope that we get to know her character a lot more, because it seems very interesting. I like the dynamic between her and Andrea so far in the first couple episodes, because it looks like Andrea is sick, not sure with what, but she seems pretty ill, and this character is, like, not gonna leave her behind. Like, she seems like good people.
Well,
at least with Andrea.
She's going to get her medicine.
She went to go, like Tylenol or like some sort of.
Look like Advil or
Advil, something like that, to probably help bring the temperature down and help her feel a little better. And she's not leaving her behind, even though Andrea's like, go, you're, I'm just slowing you down. Like, no. It seems like they've been like kind of having each other's backs all winter. And so far I'm liking her character. As far as the pets, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do have some tricks up their sleeves. I don't know.
Season 3.
But now we can answer about Rick and Lori.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with their relationship going forward? I mean, well,
it don't look good.
It doesn't look good so far.
Rick looks as far disinterested as any time. He was very interested in her before. Like, now it's like they're not even married anymore. Like, it feels like she's just one of the group.
Just another person in the group. Like,
she could be Carol.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, based on, the first 2 episodes of season 3, they are very rocky relationship.
Do you think all this is hitting home that, I don't know, that maybe she hasn't made good decisions and therefore he's kind of just sick with her? Or I don't know. We haven't really talked about that. That question is a really good question in itself. We haven't talked about that.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is probably her reaction. at the end of the season 2. Like her reaction to finding out that he killed Shane and then Carl had to put down Walker Shane.
Right.
Like that reaction was very strange, to say the least.
It's almost like she was pissed. I mean...
Yeah, and it's like she questions every decision he makes.
Right.
And then, like, she will put things in his head, but then turn around and be pissed that he actually had to do it. Like, yeah, it's hard to say, but yeah, they're not doing good. I don't know what's to come as far as going forward. Can they work it out? I'm thinking maybe they might have to. But
well, they're kind of stuck together.
Yeah, exactly.
For now.
Exactly. It's not like they're going to separate, and I don't see that happening. So,
but definitely some strange vibes coming out of that relationship.
Definitely.
It's totally she could be Carol for all that's matter.
I mean, what did he say at the end of episode 2? Something like, we really appreciate what you did for Hershel, or like, we as a group really appreciate what you did.
Yeah,
or
like,
that.
attaboy.
Yeah, like, really? Like, yeah, that came as a bit of a shock, so.
Right.
Right. Okay. Let's go on to the next question.
Good question. Something I'm going to be paying attention to.
So this one is from The Mist.
The Mist.
So Steve, how are you liking the series so far? Because I know in the beginning you were saying you were only watching it because Lacey was watching, that this is normally something you would not watch and that you were probably not going to like it. Given your reactions to deaths and events thus far, are you liking it? And who is your favorite character so far?
Oh, definitely The Mist. Good question. I did not think I would like this at all. And everything about it has
Totally
led me...
changing your mind.
Oh, my God.
And it didn't take
great.
long either.
No, it really didn't. Really didn't. I would say this is all natural. I mean, I love the characters. Like I said, the writing is great. The music is great. The script
the acting,
is excellent.
I mean, everything about it so far has been really great.
How they jam so much information in 47 minutes to 45 minutes is beyond me. I mean, I think it's excellent. It's great. And what was the last part of that?
Who's your favorite character so far?
You know, I like Rick. I really do. I like how he's able to hold it all together, even after the fact that, Lori had stepped out. Granted, she thought he was dead.
Right.
But, so soon.
But you like how he
held it together and kept it civil. And,
right.
Most people couldn't do that. Couldn't
That's
fathom.
True. That is true. Most people wouldn't be able to stand them two even being near each other, knowing that happened.
Yeah. Be like, hey, you want to...
Yeah, and the fact that Shane still had feelings.
And in this world, there is no divorce court. There is no... Yeah. I mean,
there's no, we're going to go our separate ways, because, that would be almost a death wish in this sort of situation.
Well, in a way...
it
works. I mean, he could have done that. He could have walked away.
I mean, he could have walked away, but then... Yeah, he's not going to leave Carl,
right.
And, you pretty much have to stick it through. You don't have to be, husband and wife in the typical sense anymore. I mean, you could just be like, yep, we're splitting up.
Right.
I mean, technically. But then you still have to be there every day with that person. That's pretty tough, So, either work it out or...
Excellent question, though. Yeah, still this day, from other zombie movies and whatnot, I thought it was going to be the typical zombie movie, and I thought this is going to be horrible. And this has shocked me to my core. It's really good, and
it is really good.
I can tell just by the comments in there, and I've enjoyed both seasons so far immensely.
Yeah,
and they say it gets better, so
that's what I've seen.
I just can't see where it goes, but it's
You
going
don't
to be
see where it goes from here.
yeah,
like
but
as
it's going
far
to be
as
great.
oh yeah, I see it continually getting better because it has so far.
Right.
So and I would have to say my favorite character at this point would be Daryl. I'm very intrigued by his character. So
Yeah.
Donald Newton, thank you so much, Don. Please don't mention moments from upcoming seasons you started without us seeing your reactions. It's like spoiling our enjoyment of your reaction.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely understand that, and I will try not to do that. We have seen those 2 episodes, so it is hard to not talk about it, but I
Yeah,
will do my
right.
best to, not spoil anything for you guys.
Good point, though. That's a good
I mean,
point.
we're asking for you guys not to spoil us, so the least we could do is not spoil our reactions for you guys.
Yeah, Daryl's character is amazing from seeing it through season 1 to season 2, and how he's progressing as just a leader in the group.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
just like he's very dynamic, it's like he's
the right words.
He's an onion. Like you just got to peel off the layers.
So
There's
true
a lot
with
of
him.
layers. Yeah.
No, there is. And,
Yeah.
And he can be like very emotional in
Yep.
in a Daryl way. Very
Exactly.
Very
Yep.
emotional and carrying with the whole Carol thing.
Yep.
And yet pull the plug and come on, not unhinged, but do the dirty work.
Exactly.
Like with
Well, he had to shoot Dale.
he had to shoot Dale, and when he was interrogating the kid, can't remember his name now.
Oh, Randall.
Randall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randall. Hello from Germany. Bo Schumer, 76. I probably said that wrong.
Did we answer the question of the pop-up about the relationship part? That was...
Yeah, we
Yeah,
answered
yeah.
that one. Okay. Next question is from Tiffany Phillips.
Tiffany.
Great episode. Love The Walking Dead so much, and this episode is why. Question. Do you prefer the first season or the second season? And who is your favorite character? So, and we already answered that one. So, I would have to say so far the second season has been my favorite over the first. Probably
Both
first.
parallel, I think.
They're both very good in different ways. So, of course, second season had more episodes. So,
Right.
I like that. But yeah, we get to learn a lot more about the characters in this season, and I like that. So, and I didn't necessarily think that it was a slow season. I know in the comments some people had mentioned that season 2 was slow. A lot of character development and just a bit on the slower side, but I don't know. It didn't feel that slow to me, though. Like, yeah, there was a lot of character development, but it didn't feel slow to me, if that makes sense.
Sure as hell didn't feel slow to me.
Right.
Every episode was jam-packed full of something.
Right.
Whether it be drama or...
Some sort of, yeah.
Everybody making connections. I mean, it's an incredible story.
Definitely.
It really is.
I would agree.
I would love to see the comics and stuff like that, but I know that that's not possible.
Right. And I figure I don't want to be spoiled to anything that could happen in the series. So maybe once we're done, maybe.
Absolutely, yeah.
Then we could, maybe read the comics or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might be a good idea. Sophie! Sophie said, "Hey, I just love you too. Okay, bye."
We love you
we
too,
love you
Sophie.
too, Sophie.
Yes, we do. We love our Sophie.
She's great. Next question is from Nickname.
Nickname.
So far, Rick has killed the 2 guys in the bar and Shane. Do you guys think he will have to kill more people in the future? Yeah, my guess is probably.
Yeah, I'm going with a big yes with that.
I mean, we still have 7 seasons to go. Plus, season 10 will be coming out.
And that's in October.
Yeah, exactly. So my guess is over all of them seasons, for sure, he's going to have to end up killing some more people.
Right.
Tara Baker. Thank you so much, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Keep up the good work, guys. Much love from New York.
Love New York.
Yep. Steve has been to New York, the city, New York.
Well, we've been to New York State.
But we've both been to New York State before.
Yeah.
But I never went, to the city part. But, I think it was like middle.
I fit right in, man.
You fit right in?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Christian Nunez. Would you guys continue the checklist for who dies when, according to your theories? You should update that list every season. So that's why I wrote down the names over here.
I saw that.
So that we can say, like, who's going to die when and all that. Katie Weber.
Katie.
Thank you so much, Katie. She says, I love Daryl. If Daryl dies, I riot. Yeah, I
think there's a lot of people that probably agree with that statement.
I saw, Katie.
Katie,
that was Katie that you had that T-shirt that you showed me on Discord earlier that said, if Daryl dies, we riot, or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to have to jump on that bandwagon.
Seems like the ladies in Discord really like Daryl.
Yeah.
And I straight up asked him, I said, what was it? What is it about him?
What is it about him?
Because, I look at him and,
Well, I think it's like...
What, the mysterious...
Yeah, I think it's like the mysteriousness and like...
peeling back of the layers.
The bad boy thing, but then underneath that, he's like a teddy bear, and like girls like that. Yeah. Girls like the bad boy, but yet with a soft heart. So I think that's what it is, mostly.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're peeling back the layers of womanisms.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so our checklist here. Who's going to die and when?
Okay, we're going to hop into this. We're going to do this?
I think so.
Okay.
Rick, I don't think is going to die.
I'm going to go with Rick. No, absolutely not.
Nope, he's going to be around. Lori. I'm still thinking that Lori's going to die at some point. Now, when? I mean, she's got to have a C-section. That scares me. That does scare me.
That's when things could go south for her, I think.
I'm not sure how fast this season is going to go, right? Like, is it going to go, like, season 1 was just over, like, a couple-day span. Season 2 seemed like it was a couple weeks span.
Yeah, the time jump thing kind of killed me.
And now this is like 6 months later in season 3. So how fast is this season going to move? Is she going to have the baby this season? I'm kind of fearing that something is going to go wrong with the baby being born.
Well, like every good story, like Bambi and all that. Okay, hear me out. The mother dies, and obviously you feel sorry for the baby, and you want to so I think, I don't know, I just have a strange feeling about the Lori thing.
Yeah.
In a Disney sense, that I think she is going to die.
No, I think she's going to die. I'm just not sure when. If it's going to be this season, season 3.
I'm going to call it. I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say yeah.
In this season?
Yeah, I'll go with this season. I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm going to go with it. I do think she will die.
Okay.
And that'll be my prediction for Lori. Sorry, Lori.
I'm going to say I think she's going to die, but I think it'll be probably like around, like, due to having the baby, or due to,
So she has it in 3. You think it could happen in 3, but if it happens in 4.
Because I don't know how fast the season is going to move. So I don't know.
She looks like she's pretty darn pregnant.
She's pretty close to popping, so.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like it'll be because of that. Like, she has to have a C-section. That scares me. And
this isn't
and Hershel's injured, or yeah, I definitely see probably complications with that. I don't know how you could survive a C-section. With number one, you're not going to have any anesthesia.
Right. Or just the antibiotics to
But
there's a lot to it. I mean,
that
that's
definitely freaks me out.
Yeah, that's
So,
a hell of a wound to.
if that happens this season, then
Does it have to be a C-section?
I don't think it has to be. I think they were saying something along the lines of when she had Carl, she had a C-section. So most of the
So I
time,
didn't catch that.
when you have to have a C-section once, usually you have to do it that way again because it's more dangerous to have a natural birth after a C-section.
Okay.
I think. I could be wrong about that.
She should have been a gynecologist.
Carl. Carl's not going to die.
No.
No, he's going to be good.
No, I think he's the future. I really do. I think he's the future.
I don't want any of these people to die.
I know. I keep looking at the list.
I'm like, ugh.
Carl, no. I think he's the future still.
Yeah, definitely.
He has a crush on
He has a little
Hershel's
crush
daughter,
on Beth.
Beth.
Yeah.
Beth.
Daryl. Is Daryl going to die?
No.
Nah.
No.
Nope. Because if Daryl dies, we riot. So
Right.
he's sticking around for a while.
I like Daryl.
Carol.
You know, she keeps getting stronger, Lacey. This
I know,
is the thing.
but we're thinking about like throughout to the whole thing.
Through the whole thing.
Yeah. Is she going to die, period?
Lacey, she's a tough woman, and she has shown me leaps and bounds. Her taking steps. I mean, man, she went from mild and meek and getting beat, basically, from Ed,
Yes.
to losing her daughter and overcome. I mean, she's just adapting, and she's still, and now she's out there trying to.
So you think she could
Yes,
still be alive?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She's getting good with shooting.
She is, but I think she's going to be around for a while. But I think she's going to die at some point. Like, I'm going to say, like, in the later seasons. So
I don't know. She just seems like the type that could be
I'll
that.
say 8 or 9. 8 or 9 she'll die. She'll be around
Makes
for a
sense.
while, but she'll die in like 8 or 9. That's what I'll say.
I'm gonna slide in with. I feel that she just keeps getting stronger, and her character is going to become more. I don't know. It's just like a unshelled peanut. She just keeps coming out. She and getting better.
Well, that's exactly what I wanted from her too. Is for her to be like
said
the
that.
weak character that turns it around and becomes one of the strongest.
Right.
And I think she will do that, but I think that she will die
And
in
I
one of the
love-
later seasons.
What I love about her more than anything, and I'm going to say it, is I love seeing a woman like her become the woman that she needs to be.
Right.
So Sophie.
Uh-oh, she said, "Hey Steve, I'm texting you. We need some people banned."
Okay.
Yep, we'll check it here in a little bit, and then I'll go through and find those people, and we'll get that handled. Some people apparently are intentionally trying to
Okay.
spoil us.
Yeah. Okay.
Glenn.
Glenn.
I don't want Glenn to die either.
Man, Glenn ain't gonna die. No way. This is the core, pretty much.
I know.
We're getting down to the people I think that's gonna die. No.
I'll say because even last
No.
time when I was talking about Glenn, I said that he was going to die, but I think I'm going to change that.
I love Glenn.
I think he's going to live.
Love him.
I think he'll still be around.
He's like an OG. The original gangsters here,
Exactly.
man.
And he's like, he's too quick, man. He gets out of stuff
But
easily.
he's great.
Exactly.
Everything about him is great. No, I'm sticking with he's Stan.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Yep.
He's gonna survive. T-Dog. Now T-Dog you said was gonna die in season 2.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He's still around.
He could.
So
He just hasn't made that leap into the Rick.
no, I know. That's what I don't like about that is that
I like his character.
I like his character, but they don't give him enough like screen time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I agree.
We don't know anything
He
about
steps
him.
in and does some of the dirty
But
work
he
too.
steps up. He does.
Yeah.
Like he steps up. He's caring. Like he was like, when Lori was trying to carry boxes in, he was like, no, you're pregnant. Like let me do that for you. So he's caring. He steps up and
that
does the
could
dirty
be what
work.
kills him.
Exactly. So I think he is gonna die for sure because they don't focus on his character enough. So, but when?
I'm gonna go season 5.
Okay.
I'll go season 5.
I was gonna go 4.
Okay. I'm gonna go season 5. Don't know why. Just picking it.
You're like, I'm just picking it out of the hat.
I think he's a character that, if you had to pick someone, he just hasn't had the screen time that Glenn and Carol and Daryl and Carl and Lori and Rick has had.
Right.
So
Hershel.
T-Dog
Oh,
gets the death warrant.
He gets the death warrant because
and is in the pool with Lori for me.
Yeah. And Hershel. So that is one thing that we did kind of get spoiled on in the comments is that the actor who plays Hershel passed away. So we do know that he is going to leave the show at some point because, he passed away. So that is something that we did get spoiled on. But when, we don't know. Like, I don't know. I didn't do any digging to find out when he died or
I'm
any
gonna
of
bet
that.
he dies.
Oh. So yeah, my guess is that he is, he's gonna die. So when?
Season 4.
Season 4?
Yep.
I'm gonna say 6.
Okay.
I think he'll be around for a couple more seasons,
Love it. I love
his
yes.
character.
Yeah.
We thought, like, for sure he was done for.
Well, me, yeah.
And if he can survive this, like, I'll give him a couple more seasons. So I'm gonna say season 6. Maggie.
I like her character
I do
a
too.
lot.
I do too.
I'm gonna say Liv.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Liv.
Okay. I'm gonna say die.
Really? God,
I
that's
think
you.
I know, but I think that is going to, like, be something, not right away. Like, I'm thinking later seasons here. Like, 8 or 9. I'm thinking later seasons, and I'm thinking that's going to be something that, like, Glenn, like, that's going to, like, break him. Right?
Right.
So, I'm thinking that she's going to die.
Okay.
So, Beth.
Beth.
I
Unfortunately,
think Beth's gonna die. She's so like, and that this might change if she grows over over time into herself a little more. But right now she seems like she's gonna die. Now when? 6 maybe 6 or 7. No. I'm gonna say 6.
I'm gonna go early.
Okay.
I'm even gonna pull. I would say
Maybe this season.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go towards the end of the season.
Okay.
Hate to do it. I like her.
So right now,
But-
out of these main characters, we have Lori dying this season, maybe, but probably. You said this season, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then and then Hershel's gonna die, and
T-Dog.
T-Dog's gonna die, But the only one we said this season was Lori, and then you said Beth
Yeah, I'm going Lori Beth.
for this season.
Yeah.
For season 3.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna say Lori for this season. And no, I think Beth will be a little bit longer. So Lori, I guess.
You know, someone we didn't put in here, Lacey.
Who?
Andrea.
Oh.
She's still alive, huh?
She is still alive. Andrea. Okay. Okay, so Andrea.
What, just because I have a little bit of a crush on her? What?
Well, I suppose when I was thinking about the characters, I was like just thinking about. I don't know what.
And then we have this
And
new
we have
character.
the new
So
character.
let's go ahead and throw her in too.
We can
'cause
throw her
yeah.
in too, because even though we don't really know her too much.
Well, apparently she's a badass, so you better throw her in.
Andrea and Michonne.
Michonne. Did I say it
Okay.
right? Hey, answer in the comments. Michonne, is that right? Or is it Michonne? Is it Michonne?
Or Michonne.
I don't know.
Okay. Yes, Steve.
Steve's growing the Rick Grimes beard.
Okay,
Yep.
so like own, like own. Okay.
You guys think I should go with the Rick Grimes
the
beard? Huh?
scraggly look? Okay, so Andrea, yes, is gonna die in my opinion.
Who?
Andrea.
Is gonna die?
Yes.
When? I think she's a character.
Okay. Do you think she'll meet back up with
Yeah.
at some point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I'm
think
thinking so too.
I think she's gonna make the long haul, hon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when do you think she's gonna, or you think she's good to go? She's not gonna die.
Yeah, but you're calling her dead.
I'm calling her dead.
I'm calling her alive
Okay.
because I think she's a strong character.
What did I say last time? 4?
Wow.
Well, that's what I said at the end of season 1.
Yeah, you did. Are you gonna stick with 4, or you think she's gonna go deeper? I'm saying she's gonna be in there.
I'm still gonna say 4 for now.
I'm saying she's
She's
in it.
alive. Okay.
Yeah.
And the new character, Michonne. Being that we don't really know too much about her, it's hard to say for sure if she's gonna live or die.
Can we get a reprieve on this one? But say I'm gonna say she's a pretty badass so far.
She seems pretty badass.
She has to be a little bit crazy too. So.
But I do think that she will, her and Andrea will somehow find, even though they're pretty far apart, it seems like at this point, but I think they will find each other.
Yeah.
So I think that
maybe
I she
think
could get added to the group somehow.
I think as time moves on too, and maybe you can understand where I'm coming from. The dead become more prevalent, obviously, and the living should be able to find each other. You know what I mean? A little bit easier. I know it's a vast world out there,
Right.
but
well, I think they're like, when Andrea was left behind, and Rick and them were driving away, and when he ran out of gas, he said that he had been driving on E for over an hour.
ooh.
So if they're driving for
I obviously I think they're going to get back together, the group and these two.
so they're
yeah.
not super close,
No.
like yeah.
I'm going to say yes because I just just like the unlimited ammo.
But yeah,
shotgun,
I can't answer.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. I can't answer yet whether I think that she's going to live or die because I don't know enough about her character. So
Right.
I can't answer that yet. But I think that she will meet up. Her and Andrea will meet up with, the group at some point. Hopefully in this season, but probably in next.
Alyssa Taylor has a good question here. I want to kind of go ahead and scroll up just a little bit because it's going to disappear. Sorry, we've been reading the questions first.
How do you guys feel about her walker pets? Do you guys think there's any reason she has them and why they look the way they do? I mean, there's got to be a reason.
I wanted to bring that up. I don't have any reason other than it looks badass and intimidating to be out. You know what I mean? in the forest with the hood. Just, I mean, mysterious, and she's kind of a
Very
badass.
mysterious, yeah.
Part of the persona that she's capable of. I don't know. It just looks really badass. But other than that, really good luggage racks.
Yeah, that's the only reason I can even think of that she would have them
So she
walking
could
around with her.
be kind of free.
So she can be free to do what she needs to do and not have like a bunch of like luggage, bags and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can just chain them up to
Chain them up to a
whatever.
tree and do what you got to do. And she has that pretty awesome sword that,
She's very freaking good at.
Yeah.
I mean,
She seems to be she seems to be like a total badass, so.
and think about it, stealthy. She can get
Yep.
around. I mean,
Yeah, that's the only reason I can think that she would have those, but.
it's going to be interesting seeing how this person plays out.
Right. Very mysterious. Robin, thank you so much, Robin.
Thanks for being you too. Thank you.
Thank you for being you. You are so awesome.
Yeah, we are loving this series, as you can tell.
Yes.
And seeing your guys' comments in the comment section, and of course, there is a few people that do spoilers. Forget about them, or I haven't read any.
We have moderators
that do an excellent job.
You guys all do an excellent job with going through and clearing out all the spoilers before we have a chance to go in. And, thankfully we haven't been spoiled on anything big. I mean, like I said earlier, yeah, we got spoiled that Hershel at some point, the actor
Right.
dies. And then, little things like, if Daryl dies, we riot. Like, so we kind of figured that means that he's still
But
around.
we're cool with that.
But we're okay with those
'Cause the
little
story-
things.
yeah,
like, we just don't want to be spoiled to, like,
as far as we
big
know,
things.
everybody in here is going to be alive. We're just taking a guess here.
yeah, we're
at-
just guessing.
Yeah, at what's going on. But to be honest, I love the show. It's intriguing one way or the other, and created a lot of great topics.
Yeah,
for
great
us.
discussions.
I mean,
yeah.
it makes me think of what would we do, obviously, in any kind of situation, and you always get that thing of being like a prepper, kind of sort of thing, and no, it's not.
Or being like,
It's-
think of, apocalyptic situations, like how you would handle it, and then it puts you in the mindset of, like you said, like a prepper mindset, like,
I could see you
so
doing
you're
that.
prepared,
I could see you doing that.
For
I mean,
sure.
And that's, to me, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
taking action. I mean, some people do it on a whole nother level, but to have,
I mean, just to have it as like a hobby, where
Yeah.
you're a prepper, you maybe keep a little bit of extra canned foods or whatever, or, just little things like, or to the extreme, maybe that's somebody's devoted their whole life to it.
right.
Either
right.
way, like, that's cool. It's cool to have something like that. So, but yeah, I did
Maybe
want
the
to.
apocalyptic team, we should start building our shelter, our underground shelter or something like that now.
We should start building our underground shelter.
We'll find some land. Anybody has
Wait.
some land, we can start.
When did we say that we wanted it to be underground, though?
I think that because it protects you from everything. Nuclear, I mean, for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Before I forget, some of you in the comment section of the last video had mentioned that that I'm taking too much out of of the reaction video, and cutting too much out, basically. So for the most part, I have to do it that way because of YouTube and copyright and all that. But going forward, I
we
will.
cut it into?
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I was just gonna
okay.
say. Is going forward for, like season finales and like
Mid-season or big
big
episode.
episodes. I will try to do 2 episodes or 2 videos
Are you
for
guys good
those
with that?
ones, so that I cut out less and am able to spread it out over 2 videos. The only reason I haven't done that so far is because it takes extra, it's doubles the editing, so, that's pretty much the only reason I haven't done that.
At least you're being honest, huh?
I'll be honest all day, want to keep
Right.
it real. I want to keep it real with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, it does double the editing time. And for the most part, it doesn't take super long to edit. I mean, it takes a good, one episode is 47 minutes. I mean, it'll take an hour and a half to 2 hours to edit one video. But then the long part is saving and compressing and uploading to, different things. And I mean, it takes a good 4 hours.
But if you know of an
4 to
episode
5
that's coming
hours.
up too, put in there that, you, because we trust your opinion. We haven't seen the show yet. That if you think that, hey, this might be a great show for two parts.
2 parts. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of content.
And maybe in season 3, episode 1, which will go up Friday, that might be a contender for a 2-parter. I don't know. I'll have to see when
Which
I'm
one?
editing. Season 3, episode 1.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in that episode, so maybe that would be a contender for doing a 2-parter. But it kind of depends on when I'm editing, because sometimes there's parts of where we're just kind of sitting back and we're not really reacting. So I figure I'd leave those parts out, because what's the point in having that in my opinion, if we're just sitting here?
Right.
So, and then sometimes I do have to cut out a lot, and that part kind of sucks, because I don't like cutting out any reactions, but sometimes if it's getting to be too close to 10 minutes, or if it's getting to that point, yeah, I will have to cut some stuff out, but that's kind of where Patreon comes into play, the full reactions and all that.
Right.
But I try to keep all the good stuff in for you guys, for sure. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on that going forward, if it's a big episode, I'll put it into 2 parts. Okay. Last question. And from Patty Curl.
Sure. Patty, Paddy.
Curl.
Well, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Another awesome reaction. I've got
Thank
a
you.
question for Steve.
Oh.
I know that you think of yourself as a leader, but how would you deal with someone else who thinks they can be a leader as well?
Well, you work with them.
I
Obviously,
think-
being a leader is not so much being a leader, it's how you react to everyone in your group, I think.
There's
And-
always going to be people who think that they're better than you, or that their decision is better than yours, or
But the thing is, to be a good leader, you have to have good ears. You have to listen to...
and you have to take everybody's
Yes. Yeah.
advice into consideration, and
Absolutely.
everybody's
Everyone's
well-being.
a leader, whether you like it or not. If you're a parent, you're a leader, for the most part. And
Exactly, you have to be.
So you need to listen to what's going on. You need to listen to the groups. You need to, being in the service and, stuff like that. When people are, you dive in. You
Yeah.
know when something's not right. You know when something don't feel right. You got to have good instincts and whatnot. But having good ears and listening to everyone and their opinion, that's what makes a leader. That's a leader.
Yeah, and I think that whenever let's put ourselves in this situation, and we had a group of people, our apocalyptic team, let's say.
Yeah.
I don't picture, I think we're both leaders. Steve's a leader, in his own ways, and I'm definitely a leader in my own ways. But I think in our, group, I don't think we would have just one leader or 2
right.
leaders. I think it would have to be a council or something.
Right.
Because everybody's different, right? And in what we're seeing, what is happening in The Walking Dead, Rick is the leader, period. And everybody is questioning him. and he's saying this is no longer going to a democracy, which I don't think is a good idea. I think it's always good to have multiple people that come to an agreement for big decisions, at least. Like like the prison, for instance.
They have a good enough group there.
They have a very good group.
To have one person make all the decisions, that's not...
I don't think that's necessary. They're all smart. They're all...
As much as I trust Rick, and I think he has the group's interest...
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Well in hand. You do have Daryl. You do have Carol.
Yeah.
I mean...
And all these opinions matter.
Yeah.
They do.
Think about their...
And I get it, like, where he's coming from when he was saying that is because, he's
the Shane deal.
Yeah. He's being questioned and he's being judged and he's, like, sick of it because he's taken on this responsibility of being the leader when he didn't really want it to begin with. But he's doing it, Right. And then to have all this questioning and all this, everybody judging him, like I get it, this is how it's going to be from now on. No more, I get it because he's just sick of it. But I think that might be something that will change in the future. Maybe, over time, I think that they'll have a different way of doing things to where Rick doesn't have to be the only leader.
What do you guys think?
Hope.
In the comments below, or in the comments here, since we're live, let's jump in together. I mean, do you think Rick? I mean, to me, it's simple. Do you think Rick having multiple people making decisions with him would be best, or do you think Rick's direction right at this point, how the group is right now, that it needs to kind of be ran by Rick? Maybe I'm seeing it a little bit different than some people.
Ty said that he's sending us some Walking Dead action figures. One Rick and one Daryl.
Sweet. Thank you.
That's going to be awesome, Ty.
Yeah,
we're going to put them up right back here, like where our Walking Dead stuff is back here.
And we are working on an area...
that's a little bit bigger than this, because right now we just have this one little shelf back here that we kind of have, like we have stuff down here too that you can't even really see.
And we hate that.
Yeah, we want you guys to be able to see everything.
Yeah.
So we're going to update that at some point.
We love sporting and, the merchandise that we get, and also, the t-shirts that we've gotten are super cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big fan,
I mean, we got this from one of you guys. Like, I got this, and I literally wear this every day.
She does.
I love it so much. Like
the Vikings, yeah.
The Vikings, like, I love it. It's so cute, and I love like silver and white gold. Like, so this color, like, I just love it. Like, I love this color of jewelry. So I wear this every single day.
And hey, we don't care what other people think. We wear it. I mean, we're proud of the shows. These are excellent shows. So. Who really gives a shit? I wear it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what other people think. Support
your shows, guys. I mean, if you like something, or you like, wear it. Be proud of it. Hell with them.
I mean, I have some clothes that some people are like, really? But I don't care. If I like it, I'm gonna wear it. Like this, like, I'm doing the 80s look today. I don't care.
Oh, is that what that is? Is that
with the one arm off, and then with the blue eyeshadow.
Yeah, she's going
it's a very 80s look. But yeah, but I don't care. I don't like it.
Cheddar Slammer.
Zessie V. Hello.
Brian Burton's in there.
Carrie.
I love Cheddar Slammer and Brian Burton's all the time.
Flash Dance. Robin said Flash Dance.
Got the steel. I miss the 80s
now,
steel
only
curtain.
if
I miss
I had
the 80s
that,
too,
like,
buddy.
Big,
I sure
poofy,
do.
curly hair like she did.
Flash Dance. Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. I'm rocking
You're beautiful Lacey, Lady Lacey from Amanda. Thank you.
Angel says you are rocking the 80s look.
Lacey was a baby in the 80s. Yes,
I
she
was.
was. She was.
I was born in 85.
Yep.
Do you guys plan on checking out Stranger Things?
Yes.
Yes, we will watch Stranger Things for sure. We've gotten too many requests from you guys.
And if you know of a show that's coming up that's supposed to come out, let us know too, because
like
we'd like
a new
to,
show.
We'd like
like
to.
we wanna keep watching like what we're doing now, but in the future, like when we slow down with like all the shows we're doing.
I kind of want to keep something open just in case there is a show that
just
comes out.
in case there's a new show that
so
comes out.
we can watch with you guys.
Right.
And
right.
We also want to do movies too on our downtime to kind of do on Patreon.
Yeah.
So if there's any movies that you think that we'd like to watch that we could get and
yeah, I was telling them in Discord chat earlier that we watched the new Lion King movie last night.
Yeah.
With the kids.
Yep. When I told some of the people, I think it was Sophie and who else was in there? It was Sophie. But it told her, we were watching the Lion King and
yep, we watched the new Lion King
good.
movie last night, and then did you end up watching the Godzilla?
Guess what I did?
You didn't watch it?
I fell asleep.
Okay, well, he was going to watch the new Godzilla movie, but turns out he fell asleep, so...
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in myself.
N3MO wants to know if we're going to release polls to vote on. Absolutely. When we start slowing down and getting ready to start a new series, I'll put up a poll on both YouTube and Patreon. So those polls will have like probably 5 shows that you guys can vote on, and then whoever wins, whatever show wins, will be the next one that we do.
I'm telling you, the shows that we're doing, and predominantly, The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad, these are 2 great shows.
Yeah, and even Vikings, which we're going to be, to all of our Vikings fans,
stick with us.
Stick with us. I know we haven't put up a Vikings video in 2 weeks now, but we will definitely be putting up one either Saturday or for sure next week. So we just kind of got backtracked with that one, but we will get back on board with it because it's a great show.
And the other
we're not going to stop watching.
I keep seeing Chernobyl. I heard that's really good, and that's something I definitely want to see. I haven't talked to Lacey a whole lot about that. It's definitely something I want to see.
Chernobyl, that one's only 5 episodes, right?
Yeah, we could. Yeah,
we could. And we could easily get that.
We had also started Cobra Kai, and
we still need to do season 2 of Cobra Kai.
We might even do some to kind of work on that too, because I really like that, and I almost just want to start watching it because I was like
The Punisher, Westworld. Yep.
Westworld, I keep telling you that one.
Yep.
That is one that I thought I would like, possibly.
Westworld?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that we'll definitely watch all of these at some point. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of what you guys want to see first. So, like, when we put up our first poll, we'll have, like, 5 choices. Whatever wins, we'll watch that show first, but that doesn't mean we're not going to watch the other shows.
As far as I'm concerned, and I have to say this, Game of Thrones was, of course, our beginning.
Right.
Okay? And love that show. And will always be Game of Thrones
I
oriented.
love Game of Thrones.
But it seems like Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, and The Walking Dead is killer.
Exactly
they're
what
big shows.
What you guys, it's like, well, even with when I put up we put up a poll back when we were watching Game of Thrones on what you guys or what all of the fans wanted to see the most, and Breaking Bad won. But The Walking Dead was on that list too, but it didn't win. It came in like 3rd place, so that's why I was a little bit surprised when we started watching it, and like our channel kind of started blowing up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That like it seems like all of you guys love, like including us, like The Walking Dead is such a great show for us so far, and I was a little surprised that it didn't win.
We could binge watch it and catch up with you guys, but the the honesty's in the details.
Yeah.
There's so much to talk about, and I would love to be there when you guys start season 10. I would love to be there. I would love to be there at that point.
I know,
I
but
don't
we
know how in
can't.
the hell-
We're not.
yeah.
There's no possible way because we would have to watch I believe
We have to Game of Thrones it like we did.
Yeah, but even more so.
Really?
Yeah, because I did the math one day, and I'm sure Craig knows.
Craig probably, yeah.
But I think it was 8 episodes a week.
Holy shit, yeah.
We would have to watch 8 episodes per week
Can we get extra days in the week?
to be able to catch up in time for you guys to watch season 10 with you. So, and I don't, honestly,
Does anybody
we
know,
can't
is
do- I can't
season
do that.
10 it? Is season 10 it, or is there season 11?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Is
gonna
there
look
going to
at-
be anything past season 10?
You guys are really into
Craig
this.
said, I have done the math.
Craig's our accountant, by the way, in the apocalypse.
He's going to be more than our accountant.
Oh, yeah.
Season 10 is not the last. Season 11 will probably exist. It's going fast now, so. But there will be more after 10 is basically what everybody's saying. So season 10 is not the final season.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's cool.
And it sounds like we don't know yet when, how many seasons there's going to be.
Craig says you owe me $30.
Oh,
Really, Craig?
for your accounting, for his accounting expertise.
Let's read some of these here.
Well, I'm trying to only skim because just in case the moderators miss something. Season 20. Lopezinator says season 20. Let's see. I just got here. Any news I missed? RJ, the only news I think that you would have missed is...
Brian, I read your comment. Go ahead.
Oh. Is... Now I lost my train of thought. Oh. That the Walking Dead video that was supposed to go up today, we didn't put it up today because of the live stream. Because we wanted season 3 to start after the live stream. So after we talked about it, basically. And so that means that on Friday will be a double upload. So you'll still get all three episodes of The Walking Dead, but you'll just get 2 of them on Friday. So, and then also, if you guys didn't know, I am switching up the schedule just a little tiny bit. So The Walking Dead used to be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm changing it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And the reason for that is that, number one, it splits things up a little bit, but also that means that you only have the weekend to wait for another episode. So, hold on. Zaphkiel? Tzapphkiel. Zaphkiel.
I'm gonna act like
I'm saying that so wrong.
I'm gonna act like the T isn't there.
The T isn't there.
Zaphkiel.
Thank you so much. The old showrunner wanted to go to season 12, but the higher ups at AMC think as much as 20 seasons.
Wow. Really?
That would be a lot of seasons. I mean, that's going into Law and Order SVU territory.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I love that show. Don't get me wrong.
Love this.
15 sounds maybe a little better. 20, that's 20 years.
10's a good round number. That's why I was saying.
It is a good round number.
Does this end at 10? And I was hoping, but if season 11 is doable, that means we could actually enjoy this with them when that comes out.
But 12 would be good too. 12 would be a good place to stop too, I think. I guess it depends on how things progress going forward. I've heard that season 9 is a really good one. So if it's really good, do they want to kind of cut it off kind of quickly after that to end on a good note, or do they want to...
I would say they've caught the fans' attention. Running a show this long can do two things. It can become
It can become like you can overdo it.
But everything I've heard, and this is just from Discord, and Discord does a really good job of not throwing any spoilers in there. They said they absolutely loved the trailer.
For the season 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely was like, holy shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Holy shit.
I wish I could watch it, but nope, I'm not going to do that. Cause no spoilers.
I wish to God we were there. We wouldn't do that anyway. So
no, because that would.
To be honest with you, I want to
explain
something to you, to some of you. Obviously we haven't seen the show, and the reason we keep really, really spoiler free on our own is we don't really dive into stuff like that. I mean, we just don't. We don't get on the social media as much. We
right.
Some of the shows we watch are YouTube, related at times.
Well, a lot of it is Netflix. Like we watch a lot of Netflix, but then it'll be like a lot of reality TV on Netflix, like
Chef Ramsay,
or
we just got done watching this one where they were redoing.
It was Kitchen Nightmares.
Well, the one with the vacation.
Instant Hotel.
Instant Hotel.
That was actually a pretty good little show. There's not very many episodes.
A little bit of drama.
A little bit of
Lacey
drama. It's
that.
like an Australian show. It's actually pretty good. I kind of like that show. Farron Davies, thank you so much. Wentworth Prison is really good. Australian show. Would definitely recommend. Very different to Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, but still a great show, and is currently on its 7th season. I have heard of
is that on Netflix?
Wentworth. Is it called Wentworth Prison or just Wentworth? Because I think I've heard of it. I've never seen it though. Black Sails. I have heard of that one as well, but never seen it. I think that one is on. Is that one on HBO or Stars? No, I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah,
I'm thinking out loud.
I couldn't answer you. Yes,
let's
Netflix
see.
can be bad for spoilers. Yeah. We've done really well, and the moderators themselves, like Craig and Sophie.
I just saw somebody mention Grey's Anatomy. I already have seen every single episode of Grey's Anatomy. That is like my favorite show, one of my favorite shows ever. So, and I don't think Steve would sit around for all that.
No.
I highly doubt it. There's been a couple episodes where I've gotten him to watch it with me, but really, he's not really into stuff like that.
Yeah, but see, you tend to dive back in, like she's back into this Friends kick again.
Yeah, well, when I really like a show, like I'll watch it multiple times. So, like The Office, we've seen that like a million times, right? Like every episode a million times. And I really like Friends. So now I'm like, whenever I'm like bored, I'll just put on Friends on Netflix and just watch it.
What she needs to do is watch something new.
And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like to rewatch things a bunch of times.
I don't mind if you're just doing it, but man.
But I'll watch like episode after episode after episode. This
could go on, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I think I was doing that. I think I was doing that. Because I've done it with Dexter. Because I've watched Dexter.
Now that's
twice.
One I think I would like.
Not every episode twice. I've watched every episode once, and then I've seen random episodes twice. But Steve really needs to watch Dexter, so maybe that's something that we can do as well. Because I think he would really love that.
I think I would like that.
And Lost too. Lost is a good one that I've seen that you haven't. That is a really good one. Fear the Walking Dead. I know you guys were talking about that. Michelle, Steve, watch Dexter. That's American Mom. Tinker Stinker.
Oh, yeah. You told me that, yeah.
Yes.
Hi, American Mom.
Dexter
Everybody give her a shout out. Tinker Stinker on here.
But yes, Fear the Walking Dead, we will definitely watch that one. I know we've gotten a lot of suggestions for that one too. So we'll definitely watch that one too. It's like, I guess it's based in the same world as The Walking
As
Dead.
The Walking Dead?
But different storylines, like different people.
So is it a part? It's through AMC. Let me get this straight.
Yes.
So was this before or after, like the Rick?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. I just know that it's in the same world.
Okay, so maybe
And the same zombies, same walkers. It's just like different groups of people, different areas.
Oh, so this could be like it's going on simultaneously.
It might be. I don't know.
But with a different group.
You're right. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking, but hold on. I saw a super chat. I want to give you your... Where'd you go? There you are. Paxillus involitu...
Sophie, yes. Tinker is mom.
Involitus. Thank you so much. And I probably said that super wrong, and I apologize. Paxillus involitus. And yes, Tinker is mom. That's Tinker Stinker. I just try to call her Michelle now. Because, I'm sure she likes to be called by her name, I'm trying to go back down to... Okay. Okay. Can we watch the trailer for it? The trailer for what? I was thinking about watching the trailers for, like, each season before we watch it. I think that might be fun.
For The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's say, like, we end season 3, but then before we start season 4, we watch the trailer for it. Yeah, they have trailers.
We should be all over that.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Will you still react to The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 1 today? No, that'll go up on Friday. Double upload Friday, 301 and 302. Will both go up Friday for you guys. And of course, Breaking Bad will go up tomorrow.
So I did want to bring up something real quick. Go ahead and read the comments. If there's anything that pops up, I have absolutely. This is just on a side note.
Okay.
And Lacey might be able to explain it better. So I was talking to some people in Discord. I kind of ran it through. As you know, I'm a disabled vet. So we're getting close to a good amount of people with subscribers and whatnot. And something I've always wanted to do, if I ever had a platform of some sort, and I'm not saying that
or are you talking about the
kind of my
the help the veteran thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to go.
Yeah.
If you want to
So
jump in.
what we are starting, or what we want to do, is we both are really passionate about helping people, like, that came out weird, helping people that are underprivileged, disabled veterans. We always want to help disabled vets, or any veteran, period, because not all the time do they get properly taken care of. No,
they don't. No, they don't. And I'm going to be very honest, being a disabled vet, and you've lived the life.
Yep.
It can be very trying, and if I didn't have the family of my mom and dad in place, and
yeah,
it's
tough. It's tough.
We wouldn't have had a house over, there may be a roof over our head at times, and
for me, it's like a big part of it is helping, disabled vets and their families. But another big part of it for me is helping, just kids that are in very low income houses that, are starving, hungry, don't have clothes that fit them, because that was kind of like my childhood. So I want to help those people, help families that are struggling, with things like groceries, clothes, any sort of things that they need. So what we want to do is we want to make videos of us kind of like, like going out and like interviewing or like just talking to people.
We want to make their day better.
Yeah, and like going out and getting them groceries or getting them things and taking them to them. Like, oh, their microwave went out 6 months ago and they can't afford to get a new microwave or whatever, and then we go out and get it for them and take it to them, and like we want to
share the experience.
We want to share that with you, like document it and put it in videos and show you guys.
Because I'm going to tell you one thing about the American people, and this is the one thing we can hang our hats on, is when the chips are down, we've always came together
yeah.
to help. And this may be a little platform or whatever, but I honest to God think this could really be something neat. I think this could really be something good, and we want to try it. We want to do it.
And so what I did was, because we want you guys to be a part of it too, so we want to give you guys the option of donating to these families, like donating to the cause. So if you want to give a few bucks or how much ever, and then you get to actually see where that how that money is being spent, because if you donate to like these charities that like
a lot of people,
you don't really know where that money's going.
Well, that's the big stigma is people wonder where in the hell is it going.
You wonder, yeah,
there's someone. But the thing of it is
Paula, thank you so much.
Paula's wonderful.
Paula, you are so awesome.
And
love you.
We want. And we talk to the people on
Discord.
But
we want to document it.
We want
to document it so you can see like, oh, I donated $20, and we go out and we are showing you what we're spending that $20 on, and then we're showing you giving these people something that they really need, right?
Yeah, we want to share the experience with you. So through you and us,
it'll be all us and you guys. It's going to be like a mutual thing. So I created a second Patreon page.
Just for this.
Just for this. It's called Duo Reacts, Assisting Veterans and Families in Need. Right? I think
that's.
I'll have to put a link to it in the description of the video when this video goes up. So that you guys can go check it out if you're interested. But basically, you can donate once, you can donate monthly, however you want to donate. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. This is just if you want to, assist us in our quest for helping needy families, needy veterans. Basically, we're going to be going to like the VFW. We're going to be going to different places to find out what families in the area need help.
And ask them if they're okay with us doing this, obviously.
Yeah. And then basically we would just make videos talking about each family, talking about,
or maybe you get
their
to know
story.
Them.
Yeah, like we want you guys to hear their stories. Like, like, oh, a disabled veteran, I lost my job a year ago, or like that's just an example. And I'm struggling putting food on the table, and I'm struggling putting my kids in school clothes, and like I know helping people makes me feel good.
Right.
It makes I love helping people who are in need, and especially when kids are involved. Kids are involved 100%. Like I want you to have brand new clothes for school. I want you to be fed.
Right.
So that's something near and dear to my heart. So I think that it'll be a fun and rewarding thing for us all to kind of do together.
Mm-hmm.
And
typically, I'm going to tell you how much this means to me. And I've coached football for quite a while, the youth. This year, I'm actually going to and it'll be official as of tomorrow. Tomorrow was supposed to be the day I report to Coach. I am stepping back, because this is something that I know that's going to take some time.
Well, it's going to take some time and some planning. So
yeah, and
that's basically why I did it through Patreon.
This is more important to me.
Yeah.
To do something like this. There's younger people out there that can do amazing jobs.
I already know of a family that I'd really love to help. Andre and his family. There's a family that lives in the town over from us that very poor. Like they lived in a trailer that was windows were busted out. Like it was basically condemned by the city, and they were still living in it. And we went through like all of our clothes from Zach and Caden's clothes to like give them, because there's like 4 boys. Like Andre is 13 or 14, and all younger. So 13 and 14 and younger. So all young kids, like they didn't have any clothes that fit them right.
And you want to hear a really good story about this? The older Andre.
He's a really good football player too.
Andre.
Like we seriously
he
almost considered like bringing him into our home, but we didn't want to take him away from his family or his brothers either. And we couldn't take on 4 more kids. We couldn't do that.
We'd love to.
But helping them like would mean so much to me. Not just them, but all families in need.
Well, I remember going to their house one day, and this was during football season, and they didn't have any food.
Yeah, because you coached them.
And I went to the food pantries around the town, and normally they wouldn't let me just go in there and do that, but I explained to them what I was doing, and they let me load up, and me and another individual got a ton of food together and filled their fridge. And that like this kid, he's a good kid. He's a good student. You know, how do I say this? From him being so suppressed by his situation, you'd never be able to tell.
Right.
He's a A and B student, if not an A student. I always check on his grades and stuff like that. And he had never played quarterback. He ended up being my quarterback. And believe it or not, he got 600 yards. That's a lot, guys. Think about this for a minute. And he's just a good kid, and he's humble. And
he's a very good kid.
But there's stories out there.
He's respectful. We've had him, like, he stayed the night at our house a few times, and like he would just want to come over just because he felt like, it was normal here with us, like, and Steve was just his coach, but he'd come over and they'd sit up and talk football, and he'd go play video games, normal kid stuff.
Or we wouldn't even talk football at all. It'd just be letting him be a kid.
Just letting him be a kid. But I always felt so bad for him because he doesn't have the things that other kids have. And so that's just an example of somebody I'd like to help.
Another thing his family deals with, and I need you to understand this. He is black, and in the town we live in, there isn't a lot of black people in it.
Well, not a ton,
but they deal with that too. So that's something I kind of.
That's something. Well, he's biracial, and he does deal with that a little bit. But he that worries him a little bit probably.
Well, his brother.
But
anyway, the story goes deeper than that. What I want to say is, I feel like it's always been my calling to want to help people.
Yeah.
And I feel like, this would be something meaningful for me that I can share with you. And I think a lot of our,
all of us.
I think a lot of our the people that we have here, like to hear us talk and stuff like that, and they know that maybe this is kind of our nature as well. We
try our best to be generous and to help people in need, but we're not rich either, right? Like, we're just normal people. Like, we can't always help when we want to. You know, like, there's been many a times where we've really wanted to do something, but we just can't. You know, we have our own family to take care of too, so we can't overdo anything. But opening up this opportunity for you guys to help and be included in, you know, like, obviously when we do the videos, and if you donated something to these families, then you would be mentioned in the video. You would be at the end of the video in like a commemorative thing. Like you're not going to go unnoticed either unless you want to, because it's going to be a community driven thing.
Right.
So,
and you know, the bigger this gets, guys, you know,
Rambo Ron, thank you so much.
It could take a while or whatever, and I'm fine with being patient, but you know, as we build and build a bigger platform, I do not only want to help our area, I do want to help in other areas.
Right.
You know, we'll think of things together.
Yeah, it won't just, like, maybe it'll start out
well, it has
in
to.
our area. It kind of has to. But we want to eventually branch out. So the plan is, at this point, is once a month, or like every month, we choose at least one family, depending on how many donations we get, depending how much we have to help out with. So, but at least one per month. And then, at the end of the month, that's why I did this on Patreon, because it's like a monthly thing. So I'll know who donated what per month, or on what month or whatever. So then at the end of the month, I'll say, okay, this is how much we have to work with. Then we'll choose a family, basically, or choose whoever we need to help. And then
I'm working on that now.
And that'll be like a process that you guys will get to see too in the videos. That will obviously go up on Patreon, but will also go up on, you know, YouTube later. Robin, thank you so much.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you.
Love you. Love you.
But we really do mean well by this. This is something that we want to do, and I don't want to go into it because we are here to talk about The Walking Dead and whatnot.
But we just wanted to let you guys know what we're thinking.
But it's going to be a show too. It's going
to be a show. Like, it's going to be like kind of like a documentary, or like something like that, where you're going to be going with us. Like,
yeah.
So we'll interview the people. We'll find out what they need, you know.
And you're going to know. And I'm
you're
going to share.
You're going to know everything that's happening.
Everything that's on Discord or whatever, and we'll also, obviously, you'll see the product come out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to share everything. Everything's going to be up front.
And that way you get to see what your contribution helped with. You know what I mean? And just like us. So, like, it's going to be so great, because we're going to, like, take the camera with us, like, when we go shopping. And, like...
Yep. We're excited about that, too.
Pamela, thank you so much.
Thanks, Pamela.
But yeah, we're going to basically, like, let's say they need groceries, or they need clothes. Like, so we'll say, okay, you know, what size clothes for the kids, and what this, and then we're going to take the camera and go to Kohl's or go to wherever, you know.
Yep.
And, you know, basically you guys get to see everything that we get, everything that...
And I think that's the difference. I think that's the difference in this. You're going to get to see
the whole process.
The process.
Right.
And how it's being done.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times when you're handing someone something blindly, you never get to see where that goes. And, and that,
like those donation things.
But it's going to be fun for us. And
do you remember when that hurricane happened in, like, Haiti?
Yeah.
And they had the stuff on the TV, like, donate to help?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I know I did that. Like,
yes, we did.
I donated to help, but then it's like, well, how much of that is actually going to help?
Well, didn't they have a big talk about half that didn't even make it there?
I think there was something like that, yeah. So it's like I'm sure a lot of people like to actually see what they're spending money on, or what they're helping with. So... So yeah, that's why I created that second Patreon. I will link that in the description of this video, and in every future video that I put up, so that if you want to go to donate to that, go over there, donate, read the description of what we're going to be doing and all that. I'll link that up, but it's like Duo Reacts, assisting veterans and families in need. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. But I think if you just typed in, like in Patreon, Duo Reacts, I'm sure it would pop up. Because I know we already have a few patrons. We have Paula, thank you.
Yes.
Katie and Sophie.
Very supportive in
this decision
Discord.
to do this.
And I'll tell you what, I brought it up there first because I really wanted, like I said, I consider you all friends out there.
All of you, yeah.
And the comments are just amazing. The ones for Lacey and the ones to me, myself. This is a whole new group. This is a whole new way of doing things, I feel, for us, is we like to interact with you.
We like to, and this creates more interaction with you. And it's not just about, like, for you guys, just donating money to donate. It's like you're actually going to see where that's going, and I think that's a big part of it.
So if you know people and
being a part of it with us,
I ask you, see what you can do from people that you know. Even if they say, hey, here's $1, let's do it together. Let's make let's make it amazing together. I mean, I'll work damn hard.
Yeah, because we're also going to contact like local businesses, like in our area, to see if they want to, if there's any way that they want to help out, anything like that. Local businesses, just anybody we can get in touch with.
Yeah.
If they want to put in anything, or gift cards, anything like that, like Paxillus Invalitus, thank you so much. I do have a link to it, but I don't want to put it in there right now because I'd have to actually search it up. So, and being that I'm live right now, but I will put it in the description when I'm done. When we're done with the live stream, and it goes up on YouTube.
And I'm sorry, I didn't want this to be a video. Some people don't like stuff like
and
this.
And if you don't want,
please,
that's fine.
Please,
we completely understand. Not everybody is into that.
We're still doing the videos. We're still doing.
Same normal. Yep.
This is just in addition to. I'll tell you what.
It's in addition to, because it's something that we're passionate about. It's something that we care about. And it's something that we think that some of you guys would be into as well. Like, I know a lot of people want to help needy families, and it's just something that is near and dear to me. So that's why we're going to do it. Working Dead, thank you so much. Just got here, not sure what I'm donating for, but if Duo is asking, here, take my money.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much. But you're make sure when you guys donate,
we're building a rocket
ship. Go over
ship.
To Patreon too. We're building a rocket ship. We're gonna buy all kinds of meth with this money. You guys, no, totally kidding. But go over to Patreon and donate there. So that way I can kind of keep track of who donated what, so that you can be included, in the video. Right. You can be included in, brain fart.
And the other thing is,
but yes,
too, if
I'll go through these ones too, because I know.
I have major cool ideas. Like when we do deliver this, if there's messages from you guys that you want me to, obviously you're going to know kind of who it is and what their story is.
If you have a message to give to them, we'll give them.
I got the brain going big time, because sometimes they need to hear this to pick them up. You know what I mean? Craig
Kostelecki, he's on the ball, man. He put up that link right there.
He's a good man.
Yep.
He's always,
Paula says, I will absolutely donate $25 or more to see Steve react to Mean Girls, Bring It On, or Clueless.
Is that a dare? Is that a movie?
It's 3 different movies.
I don't know.
Mean Girls, I'd totally like to see him see that. I'm sure he's already seen Clueless. No?
No.
Oh, well, all 3 then.
I'm clueless as to.
We'll have to make that like a Patreon special or something. Steve watches Mean Girls.
All right, I'll do it. You already tempted fate, so now it has to happen.
Well, I'm sure he'll be like, "What? What is this? Teenage girls?
I'm
What?
gonna be like Paula.
What were we watching that one day with Zach and Caden? Not the hot chick. No, it was the hot chick. Yeah, the hot chick with Rob Schneider, Rachel McAdams.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where they switch bodies.
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That is a great movie, by the way. I love that movie.
What the hell brought that up?
I was just thinking because of the teenage girl thing.
Oh, I got you.
You know. Sophie says, I will donate $50 if Steve watches Daryl Dixon tributes when you're all caught up.
Daryl Dixon tributes?
Tributes?
What is,
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what is that, Sophie? What's a Daryl? I don't know what that is. I would do that for you anyway.
Supernatural. I've not seen any Supernatural, surprisingly. So we might do that at some point in the future for sure. It means people who love Daryl.
Okay.
So just montage of like
they dress
all
up
the
as?
love, all the girls being like, Daryl.
Is that what it is?
Probably. That's basically.
I asked Sophie, she was one of my guinea pigs, what is it about Daryl Dixon?
Brian says he hasn't Patreoned anybody as of yet, but the duo are pushing me. Should I do it? Only if you you absolutely love us. I mean, in that case, only if you want to. Will you react to the third? Oh, it's going so fast.
See, Daryl, I love his character.
Yeah.
He just keeps getting better and better.
I'm very into his character and like his arc.
I just don't see him
For
as
sure.
a sex symbol.
I don't know if it's like I don't think he's cute and I'm into him for sure, but I don't know if it's so
Sophie
much
told
as a
me
sex symbol.
he was 50 years old. He does not
He does
look
not.
50.
Seriously?
Yeah. Am I right
He
or
looks
wrong?
like he's like 35.
Did I say that right? Is he 50?
Sophie?
If that's true, that's for everybody.
Sophie said,
honest.
because Lacey is your sex symbol.
Yeah.
Duh.
Actually, I'll tell you.
Norman Reedus is 50 currently, but we have to remember that this was like 8 years ago. What
Okay,
we're
so he was
watching now.
42,
so he
but
was like
still.
in his early 40s.
But still.
But he still doesn't look like he looks like he's in his like.
Am I right or wrong?
30s for sure.
Does anyone think
He doesn't look as old
he
as he
could
is.
even pass Lacey? And I'm saying this to be honest. He could pass as a 28, 27-year-old.
No, I agree. I would have thought.
I wouldn't even have thought late
Based on
30s.
what I've seen of him so far, he looks like early 30s. So he looks like he's like 10 years younger than what he actually is.
Oh,
To me.
yeah. What I think even further.
Craig says movie stars age slower than the rest of us.
I've never seen him in anything before. And
I've only seen him in Boondock Saints. That's it. Let's see.
Yeah, don't we all wish we had that problem?
Paula, the link. Craig just posted up that link, you guys, just a little bit ago. So if you scroll up for that Patreon link, if you guys want to join in on our quest for
Ava Gentry.
helping people.
Boondock Saints. Yep.
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 Craig posted the link to that Patreon page, and there he posted it again. There it is for you guys if you want. And I will put it in the description when we're all done with this.
Thank you, Craig.
Thank you so much, Craig, for posting that. So you guys can go over and read all about that. And of course, there'll be more on there, but we won't be able to actually start doing videos until after the first month and we know how much we have to work with. So, it just started. I just started it. So probably at the end of August.
Yeah.
We'll probably, at the end of August will be when we start. We'll have everything we need as far as, donations from all you guys. We'll have already talked to, local businesses and all that. And we'll already have at least some families to start interviewing.
Yeah, and I'm also going to be sharing everything on Discord of kind of what I got accomplished, so they, not that they know, but I like to talk on there with them and kind of tell them how the process is going for me.
Right.
And getting things lined up so I can share with them too.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, because, that's why I want to go to, the VA and, the VFW, because a lot of, and, talk to Tom, who's the Livingston.
I've already got
it's
two phone
our
calls
counties,
in.
Yeah.
I just don't want to think I'm goofy about making a show of it. That's the only thing I feel that, but this, I feel that people's stories need to get out a little bit.
Group of gamers.
Sorry.
I was going so fast. Group of Gamers Inc. 194. Thank you so much. Would love to see you two watch trailers for future seasons 4 through 10. They're amazing. And starting in season 4, they don't spoil stuff. People love trailer reactions.
Okay.
And we were just talking about that a little bit ago.
Deal.
We'll start doing that. So before we start season 4, we'll watch the trailer for it and react to it, and we'll show you guys. So yeah, we definitely will do that. The girl who plays Beth is in her 30s, I think.
What?
Yeah, she plays a 17-year-old, and she's
how in the hell do you
early 30s or something like that. I don't know. That's what
I
they're
would
saying.
have guessed she's the age she is.
I would have guessed that she was maybe 21 max.
Wow.
Let's see.
Beth is 15, 16 in the show. Yeah. Yeah.
We have food banks here in the UK. Do you have such a thing in the US? Yes.
We do.
Yep, we have they're called food pantries here. At least in our area, food pantry, where if you are low income or if you are in need of assistance, you can go in. When we went in before to help out them, and we've gone in other times to help out other families.
Right.
You really have to pick the right ones, because sometimes you'll go to some and they'll have all expired food and all expired shit, and it's I wouldn't feed my own family expired food, so I'm not gonna feed anybody else's family expired food. So it's all about picking and choosing which ones you go to, and there's some really good ones where you can get hamburger meat and bread and milk and things that you need, so yeah, we do have stuff like that around here, and we will definitely be contacting them to see if they want to help too.
We'll try. Most times and I'll be honest with you, or at least around here, it's very difficult for you to go in for someone else. Just saying.
Yeah. Maybe the Salvation Army.
They let me because I was just freaking that brutal. Look, this is what's going on. Yeah.
Steve's not afraid to say what he needs to say. But yeah, there's a good one there at the Salvation Army, and then there's another one at one of the churches. That's also a really good one. But then there's another one that's at another church that isn't quite. It's the one time that I went in there to help out somebody. Expired food galore.
It's sad.
Yeah. And I'm like, and even there's only one in our town because we live in a small town. And even the one in our town is not good at all.
But sometimes, it isn't all about the food. It could be,
and exactly,
it could be a maybe, and hear me out on this. They're getting ready to go under. It may be an electric bill, it may be a gas bill, it may be,
exactly.
It may be something like that.
Say somebody can't pay their rent, or they can't pay their electric bill, and their electricity is a week away from being shut off, or their water bill.
But there's a way to do it without handing someone actual cash to do it. But
basically, you would write a check to the electric company.
That's exactly
And just put the account number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
because we don't like to just hand people money, right? Because sometimes people will do the right things with that money, and then sometimes people will do the wrong things with that money.
That's the thing.
So to eliminate that problem,
you buy the product at hand.
You give them what they need, right? Rambo Ron, thank you again.
Rambo Ron.
RJH here. RJH, you are so awesome because you have sent us some awesome things to our P.O. box, and we really appreciate everything you do. Hope you guys are doing good. We are doing great. Thank you so much for asking. But pretty soon we'll be doing even better because we'll be able to help others.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm scared. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I'm scared because I don't want to fail on this because it's something that I am really.
I think if you're helping somebody, it's never really a fail, right?
But you gotta understand what I'm saying. I don't want to fail at something that I really want to try and do. Like I want the point to come across right.
Okay.
I want other people to share in this as far as like seeing what happens. I think that's the story that needs to get out there.
Right. And Ava, I get what you're saying. Like, expired food is not the biggest deal. Like, if it's like, it depending on the food, right? But my problem is when it's like condiments, like ketchup or, that's like a year old, and when you open it, it stinks. Like, you can't give away food that's that old to where it's turned a different color. If it's expired by, like, if it's bread and it's a couple days, big whoop, right? If it's milk and it's a couple days, no biggie. Because most of the time the expiration date on anything is just it's like the food is freshest at this date. It's not like when it actually goes bad, right? So when I say it was expired, I mean it was bad.
Yeah, you're talking on a whole new level.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was like a couple days. It was not edible.
Food pantries are great, but
some of them are great.
And there is good things, and I totally agree.
Robin's leaving. She has to get the kids ready for bed. We thank you so much.
Yes,
Robin. Thank you, Robin. And I hope you have a great night. And
so with that being said, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are the Walking Dead reaction videos.
Yep.
Okay, so keep in mind for that. Double upload on Friday.
This Friday you will get 2 Walking Dead episodes.
Breaking Bad.
Going forward, it'll just be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 episode, and then Breaking Bad Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's right.
I think that is a nice breakup, and it's also no more 3-day wait from Thursday to Monday.
Right.
Just weekend wait. So.
Right. And if we do have time, we will try and throw in a double upload every once in a while.
Craig said Tuesday, Thursdays get 5 Breaking Bad episodes each day.
Right?
Are you going to come edit them for me, Craig?
Craig, yeah. Come on, man.
I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal just filming the footage or filming.
So, I do have a question, everybody.
The editing is what takes the time.
And be brutally honest. Is this a good thing? Is this something that you think, watching this live, do you think this is a good thing? Do you think
as
it can
far
be?
as
Yeah.
the
drew
Patreon and the assisting families in need.
And you know that when you back me up on anything, when I have your support, I really go for it. I really
absolutely.
And
when
she didn't even hesitate when I brought it up to her. I first talked to her, and then I went straight to.
It was his idea at first, and he brought it up to me, and I was like, absolutely, 100%, because. I mean, you know me. You know how I grew up. So,
I would love to share that story someday.
Someday.
Someday. I think
you guys can hear stories about my childhood, which would probably make you sick to your stomach. But one of these days, and I know
she could have a documentary.
I could have a documentary just on my childhood alone. It would be like a 3-series, or like a series of books. I couldn't even get it all in one book. It'd have to be like 3 different books. Yes, I am a survivor, Craig. Big time survivor. Been through a lot in my life.
Yeah. And there's been people that has went through worse. Trust me.
There's been people that have been through worse than me.
It's still an interesting story nonetheless.
But it's definitely interesting, and I've had a crazy, crazy life for sure. And to look at me now, you would never guess the type of life or the type of things I've been through in my life. It's
because I treat you well.
Cheddar Slammer says a can of Pepsi. Yep. This
is like Lacey's.
Yvette says, Lacey, give us one story every month. One story? Ooh, geez. Yeah. We can start. It'll have to start when I was born, and then to end in adulthood.
And this is just another reason why I like to see people Lacey. I'll use the Carol kind of thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. See people become strong from very suppressed environments. You know what I mean?
Going through I had to grow up a lot quicker than a lot of other kids.
Yeah.
I had to raise my little brother basically. And
I got to see firsthand, not that at that time, because that'd be just awkward. Okay. But
no, yeah.
The actual the people involved.
Yes.
And
and you see, it's weird being an outsider and seeing that dynamic.
Yeah, it's very hard for someone that loves their wife very much.
And to see, my relationship with my parents, or my relationship with, my family in general. When we first got together, you were very kind of weirded out by the fact that I never really talked to my father, or the fact that, but it took a lot of conversations and a lot of explaining and talking for him to see the whole picture.
And I always kind of got it, but I didn't, growing up, I mean, I had parents that were divorced, okay? But that's like 90% of the people probably. But anyway, but my parents got along, and I always had support there. I mean, I really did. And I thank God every day that I had that, and I learned really good things. But, then I go to your situation, and, my dad didn't even like, you at first.
His dad didn't like me for a good several years.
But then
then I sat down with him after our son died.
Yeah.
And I sat down with him, and we talked all night. And I basically just told him a handful of things that I had been through in my life. and he immediately was like, his whole opinion changed and was like, I thought you were too young, and I thought you were, all this blah, 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 but you are not any of that. Like, yeah. So he definitely is, your dad grew to love me just like his own daughter, basically. So.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan, thank you so much.
So everyone,
Love
Ryan,
you guys.
who just came up here, Ryan, he's our Carl.
He's our Carl over on Discord
Yeah.
because he is 14. So he's like the youngest
You know what?
in our chat room.
And I'll tell you what, everyone, I want to tell you something about Ryan. Ryan, he's not your typical 14-year-old. He's kind of an old soul.
Yeah.
He's,
Well, I think I'm an old soul.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
You are. But I'm just talking about him.
But
real
Ryan
quick.
is, yeah.
And so he's my Carl. He's my Carl of the group.
Craig said, I have socks older than Ryan.
Right.
I was telling him in Discord, I was like comparing it because I'm like, well, Carter, if he was alive right now, he'd be 13.
Yep.
And that's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird for us because he's been gone for quite a while now. And it's weird to think that we would have a 13-year-old son right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Almost 14. I mean, he would turn 14 in December. So, yeah, it's weird to think that.
But Ryan, yeah, thank you so much.
Although
and I love you, buddy.
You guys,
I really do.
Jenna is turning 12 tomorrow.
Yes.
Her birthday is tomorrow. So you guys might want to give her a happy birthday.
Yep.
In our video that goes up tomorrow, we'll make sure we tell her, all of you guys that say happy birthday to her.
Yep.
Oh, nice hair there, Lion King.
So, yep, it's her birthday tomorrow, and we plan on doing something for. Obviously, we'll do something tomorrow, but something a little bit bigger.
I know
on the
what
weekend.
I already know what she wants for her birthday. I already got her some things. I got her the Hunger Games books and a Minecraft game.
I'm gonna take her to Jump Zone.
Can you take me too?
Oh yeah. You. That's Ava. Say hi.
Hi.
Jenna, you got a lot of happy birthdays here. Ryan, Katie,
Elliot,
Lynn,
Green, Lynn
Wendy,
Cantrell.
Angel.
Hi, Lynn, by the way.
And everybody has a birthday before
Nicole
me.
says, I want to go to Jump Zone.
You can come with us.
They're all saying hi to Ava now, too, because they saw your face poking.
Hi.
And Ava Gentry says, hi, Ava, I love your name, because she has the same name. Jenna, happy birthday from a bunch of people.
Hello from the United Kingdom.
Chetta Slamma. Ava and Jenna. Yeah, Jenna won't get on camera, but she's sitting right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's too shy.
Maybe one day she'll get on, but right now she's kind of Lion King hair.
She's got some Lion King hair going on.
Professor.
But yeah, her birthday is tomorrow. She's going to be 12. She's upset about it. She doesn't want to be 12.
Yeah, I'm about to be 8.
Say.
Oh, you're about to be 8?
Yeah.
You got a couple months left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be in school for my birthday.
Ava's going to be turning 8 on October 27th.
Yeah.
Yep. With her brother.
With
Yeah?
her brother,
We
JT and Ava.
We have the same birthday.
They have the same birthday, October 27th. Yep. Fear Vids. Do we have a P.O. box for the Walking Dead goodies? We do. It is
Yes.
in the description of every single video.
That's something I haven't checked in a while. I need to check that.
Yeah, you should go check it tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, it's in the description of every single video. It's P.O. Box 61, Fairbury, Illinois, 61739.
Yes.
You should come to our
Pamela
house.
says, happy birthday, Jenna. Oh, Blessed by Fives, their birthday is October 28th.
Ooh.
That's so close to yours. Donald Newton, thank you so much, Donald. My birthday
Say
is
thank
on
you,
the
Donald.
19th. Can I get a shout out that day if you do a Walking Dead reaction?
Yes.
For
Yes.
sure. The 19th of August? Or, yeah, what month? Gonna be an adult tomorrow. First you turn 12, then it's
That's another thing
mortgage,
I want.
taxes, jobs.
We have to know everybody's birthdays too, because I love to give shout outs on birthdays.
Mommy,
I mean, come on. If there's one day a year that you should be able to enjoy, it's the day you're born. And yeah.
October 10th is Chedislama.
October 10th.
July 31st, Karazoana.
The 27th is Harry.
My birthday, 20th of August.
January.
Donald
25th.
Newton will be 30. July 19th.
September 23rd. Zane, mine's the 24th.
Steve's is the 24th of September.
Yep.
Super close. Craig is November 20th. Alyssa, December 16th.
Phyllis is September 25th.
Ooh, yeah. Fear Vids, February 11th. I'm February 21st.
Yep.
February babies.
September in the
we
house.
celebrate.
Yeah, it
everybody's
was nice
birthday.
having 21 be my golden birthday.
We're gonna go to the pool for our
April
Jenna's birthday.
27th is Sophie.
What is hers?
April 27th.
April 27th.
Amanda is January 25th.
January 25th. August 5th is
DeWilson Cage says February 31st.
Harry is
A
turning
fictional day.
Harry's turning 20 on the 25th.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Can we switch?
Zane loves your shirt.
Thanks, Zane. It's
That's his Rocket Man shirt.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Hey guys, if you go to Grunt Style,
He gets a lot of his shirts from gruntstyle.com.
let me tell you what. That and Freedom Industries. Freedom Industries, they even have a little tag on the bottom, but I love their shirts. Grunt Style is really, they're comfy. They have the no beer guarantee or whatever.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They guarantee the shirts.
Amanda, my birthday is February 21st.
Yes.
1985.
Anyway, check them out. They're also a veteran supporting agency as well. They also donate.
Xmas Girl says, I'm sorry, Lacey. I don't know what you're apologizing for. Denton just joined Patreon. Thank you, Denton. That's
We're-
awesome.
Denton
Sorensen. I just
Thank you,
joined
Denton.
your Patreon.
And come over to Discord too, Denton.
Yeah, I posted up the Discord link in Patreon earlier today, so go join that Discord chat. We'll probably be in it after we get off our live stream.
Yeah. For sure. Yesterday we ended up doing some family stuff.
Jay Gee, just Patreon for $10 per month today for you. Is that on our our regular Patreon, or is that
think
on
it
the
is.
donation Patreon? Because we got two now. But yeah, the regular Patreon is basically where you'll get like the early access to our Walking Dead videos and Breaking Bad videos and our full reactions and all of that jazz.
New Zealand.
And then, yeah, what Craig just posted up, that link is the one to help with the donations for helping needy families and everything.
And Craig kind of knows how I feel about that too. I've talked to him about.
Angel, you're absolutely right. We do need some Walking Dead t-shirts.
Yeah.
I would agree. Ava, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and you got some food on your face.
Say, I'm a kid.
Okay.
Do you do full The Walking Dead reactions on Patreon? Yes, we do.
Yes.
Season 3, Episode 1, the full reaction is already up on Patreon. It usually goes up the day before, but it's going up 2 days early this time. So, but it's already up there, and then 302 will go up tomorrow, the full reaction. And then if you join the $5 tier, that is just for early access. That goes up 1 day early usually, but sometimes it only goes up like 5 or 6 hours early, but usually it's a day before.
Fear Vids asked if we have truthfully seen any things about The Walking Dead by accident. It must be hard. I'm going to be honest. I have not seen a thing. Not one. Not one thing that...
I haven't seen any spoilers or anything like that. Like, before we ever even thought about watching The Walking Dead, like, over the years that it's been on, like, I've seen memes and stuff for it, but I can't really remember them, right? So
if you don't
I wasn't watching the show, so I wasn't really paying attention to it or like what it meant, right? So yeah, over the years I probably seen memes, but it doesn't stick in my head. So I don't know. No big spoilers, like no big things. Like I don't know when people are gonna die or how they're gonna die or like main story plots or anything like that. So yeah, that's how we've pretty much stayed, clear of any spoilers like that. And not to mention the fact that like since we've started watching The Walking Dead, like for me personally, I steer clear of social media. Like when I let's say I get on Facebook or something, like I don't scroll like I used to, like I want to avoid anything that could potentially spoil, so I don't search for anything. And so as far as social media goes, I am very careful as to what I'm doing on social media to avoid spoilers that way. But before, it's like when you're not watching it and you don't have any context behind the show, it's like you don't remember it, or at least for me. So
I like my bunny ears.
You do?
They're so cute.
No, for me, Lacey, absolutely zero. I can say that.
Right.
Just none. I mean,
I like your skin.
And that's the God's honest truth.
You like
None.
my skin?
It's so smooth.
Oh, well, thank you.
Shane gets revived.
Craig said Ava is totally adorbs.
Thank you.
Yeah, they say totes adorbs. You're 100% right. Blessed by Five says she thinks that Ava is your twin.
I do have the same eyes as her.
You have my color eyes.
Yeah, she has.
But you have Daddy's eyebrows.
Yeah.
And you have my nose. Stuff going on in your past, but I'd say it's a joy watching your show.
Please stay away from spoilers.
We are trying our best, and so far so good.
And we have a good team as well. We have a really good team.
We have really great moderators, and
yeah.
I've just added a couple more just today that will also be there to assist in helping keep them comments clean.
Yeah.
So that we don't get spoiled. Yeah, we have had some problems. Our moderators have told us that there have been some people in the comment sections that are intentionally trying to spoil, but of course they're deleted. Their comments are deleted, and if they keep it up, like if they're intentionally trying to spoil us and they continue, then they will get banned. So
Amanda, yes, we do unboxings on camera.
yeah, we just haven't been to the P.O. box in a couple weeks, but I'll have Steve go there tomorrow and check to see if there's anything in there. And then going forward, we'll at least check the P.O. box once a week, at least.
Yeah.
And then when we get it, we'll depending on how much we get. Like if we get one thing, we don't like to make a whole separate video for just one thing. So we'll just do that at like the beginning of a regular video. But if we have like a bunch of things, like, 5 or 6, 10 things, how many ever, then we'll make a separate unboxing video so we can kind of show everything off.
I am cute.
You're dang right you're cute.
What's
I
the
Duh.
secret, Steve? What's the secret?
What's the secret?
What's the secret?
We have so much secrets.
Do you?
Oh, was Ava whispering in your ear?
Oh, that's what it was. Oh,
Are you
tell
telling
me again.
secrets?
Oh, when will they
Dead-
all visit us?
Yeah.
When are you guys all gonna visit us? Is the question.
Dead D says she just subscribed and love your reactions.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Which characters on The Walking Dead do you think are still alive in season 10? We did go over that earlier on in the video. So,
Go ahead and tell them.
I have a hole in my pants.
Oh,
Drop up, honey. My knees.
okay.
asleep.
Who's still alive in season 10? We think Rick, Carl, Daryl. Steve thinks Carol. I don't think Carol. Did you think Glenn?
Yeah, Glenn all the way.
Steve thinks Glenn all the way. I don't think. Wait, no? I did say yes to Glenn.
Yeah, you did.
Glenn is still around. T-Dog is not. Hershel is not. Maggie
I picked her to go.
and
all
I
the way.
picked her to die. Beth, we both picked to go. Andrea, you picked to stay.
Yep.
So Andrea, he said, would be around. I think she'll die next season.
And we just found out the name.
Michonne, we just found out her name. We didn't.
Really pick
We didn't
because we don't know.
Yeah, because we don't know enough about her character yet. I mean, we just met her, so because we have, of course, seen episode 1 and episode 2 of season 3, so we know, a little bit. Like, she seems like a badass and all that, but we don't have enough to say for sure if we think she's gonna even be a huge character or not. So I'm assuming she will, but I don't know.
Xmas girl, can you guess mine?
Can you guess mine what?
Or maybe she's talking to a comment.
Oh, maybe.
Be careful when you look for Walking Dead shirts. Some of them do give away spoilers.
Yeah.
So I would have just considered if someone was on a shirt or not on a shirt or something. Yeah, that's true. That's something.
I don't think I'm gonna
I guess
go
I
out
didn't think
and.
about.
How about this? I won't go and search for any shirts because I could get spoiled. But if we get any from you guys, like in the P.O. box, then we'll wear those. How about that?
Absolutely.
But then after we finish watching and are caught up, then we can go and get whatever shirts we want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think the prison is about? Well, we have seen the first 2 episodes, so we already know that they go in and, I don't want to spoil, though, our reactions. I don't want to spoil you guys.
So I'll tell you what, to answer that question, you'll get to see on Friday.
Yeah, you'll see on Friday
yeah.
what we think about all that.
Yeah.
Do death predictions at the end of each season. Yep, we will.
Yeah.
We will. That's basically what we're doing right now, is saying who we think are going to live and die.
So
What do we think is going to happen in this season? I don't want to answer that either, because we already kind of know that they're at the prison. So I do think that we're going to run into some sort of trouble with other groups or other things out there.
absolutely.
What I'm saying is, I don't think
already-
that the walkers are going to be the main threat.
They're going to be a threat.
They're going to be a threat, but there's going to be either another group or multiple other groups, or there's going to be something else that's going to be another thing, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. But it is almost 7:30, you guys. We've been going for quite a while, like almost 2.5 hours.
And we
And
could actually go on and on
we could,
forever.
yeah,
but
we
real
could literally
quick, I
go
always
forever.
do this. I know we have dwindled a little bit since the, but where's everybody from? I know where some of you are from, but where's everybody from? I always have to ask that when we do a live stream because I love finding out.
We love seeing where you guys are all from.
Right, Ava?
And we want to visit you one day.
Yeah.
And Ava said we want to visit one day.
From England?
Florence, Alabama, Washington State,
Oh, so
Ireland,
roll
Wales, New Zealand,
Bloomington, Indiana, not far.
Lexington, Kentucky,
Lexington's not that far.
Minnesota, Pittsburgh, PA,
Wales,
Kentucky, Mexico, Wales,
Denmark.
Indiana, Denmark, North Carolina, North Dakota,
Polaris.
New Jersey, Florida, Hamilton, Canada,
Lynn is from
Scotland,
Kentucky. Yes.
Chicago. Ooh, we're near Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah, we're in
Not far from us.
Australia, Illinois, Angels in Illinois, Hawaii, Massachusetts, if I can say it right, Ottawa, Canada, Atlanta,
Can I go?
Motown,
Houston.
Detroit. Yeah.
Ooh, like Old Town Road.
Minnesota, yep. Sophie's
oh, like
from
Old Town
Minnesota.
Road, New Jersey, Minnesota, UK.
So Sophie's not that far either.
Mars.
Yeah, we're
It's
just
not that
about
far.
done, Cliff. We're just about done.
Cumming, Georgia.
Someone
Yep.
says
Texas, Mars,
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
I don't know where that is.
That's
Spencer's
that's in
from
that one
Mars.
movie. Oh crap!
Texas, Houston. My husband
that's really far
is
away
in
from
Pennsylvania
us.
right now.
It's in
Amanda,
that one
okay.
that one movie.
Nevada, North Carolina,
Beardstown.
Spain.
Beardstown, Illinois.
I been there. Been to Beardstown
This is awesome.
a couple times. Yes.
Ridian. Can I ask one question before you leave? Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Wakanda is a fictional place in the Marvel movies. It's I can't what
We really need to see
my
those.
brain like is drawing a blank as to what the movie is, but it's the one with
You've seen it?
no, I haven't even seen it, but I know what it is. Black Panther. Thank you, you guys. I knew what
saw
it
Craig
was.
Put it up there, and then now. Okay,
Yeah,
right,
I knew what it was, but my brain was like blocking it.
Westeros.
Westeros. Did I miss the question that
Avi,
they were asking?
thank you so
Ridian.
much. Thanks.
What is our opinion of T-Dog? Also, my birthday is the 30th of July. Cannot wait. Love your work, guys. Keep it up.
We had
We
kind of
we were talking about T-Dog a little bit earlier in this live stream. That
kind of makes
it's like I'm kind of disappointed because I really like his character. He has a good heart. He provides a lot for the team.
he's caring,
He's a really good character, and I'm disappointed that
and
he
he does a lot
hasn't
of the
gotten
dirty work.
Yeah, and he hasn't gotten very much screen time, and
That's
we haven't
the thing.
we haven't really gotten to know his character a whole lot. It's like he's in the background, and I don't understand why. Like, why are they like? Why is he even here if they're not going to like everybody else? They're building a background. They're building like a story arc, but not him. And I really like his character, and I think that that's unfair.
Yeah,
So,
because he
That's just what makes me think that he's not going to be around much longer. Like, he's probably, like, I think we said we think he's going to die in this season, right? Or next season?
I said next season.
Either this season or next season. I can't remember what I said, but
I like
either
him.
way,
I just feel that they haven't put him into a
like, that's why I feel like he's going to
role.
die. Because
power role, like, you know, the Rick, Lori, Carl, Daryl, Carol, Glenn, even Hershel. I mean, he kind of sits back
Cheddar
with...
Slammer even says they even gave Beth more screen time than...
Yeah,
and like we literally just met Beth, and like she's not really a very big character either.
Yeah, T-Dog's been around since
He's been around since
the Merle deal. when he
Yeah,
jumped.
the very, like, not the first, the second episode.
Yeah.
And we don't know anything about him, really.
Not a backstory, not a what's
I know
he...
that he's got a good heart, and I know that he does a lot of the heavy lifting for the group.
Saving their ass.
He's caring. Like, he's a good dude. I
he'll
like his
do
character.
Anything for the group.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm a little disappointed in the way they have kind of put him in the background. Let's just put it that way.
I would say there's two characters right now that are in this that has not gotten in. T-Dog is definitely one of them, and Beth being the other one. Just not enough. Nothing.
Right.
And when the brother, Jimmy...
Jimmy and Patricia. I know I couldn't remember their names,
and you saw how
but that's
fast
what their names
they
are.
left.
Yeah,
So-
we didn't. Literally, we got barely ever even saw those characters, so it wasn't even a big deal when they died, really, because it's
Yeah.
like, I don't. Okay, but that's what makes me think that he'll probably die too at some point, and I really don't. Like, I just
Maybe
hope
we'll see.
that.
Maybe we'll
Yeah,
see.
maybe I'm hoping that maybe they'll turn it around and he'll have more screen time and become a bigger player, and then I would like that a lot because I really do like his character, and I like how much he cares about everybody in the group. And
It's kind of like Old Faithful, old reliable.
yeah, he's like
just there.
he's like a teddy bear. He's there, but he's in the background, and I hope that changes. Because otherwise, I feel like I think it was next season that I said that I think that he's gonna die if they don't do
If they don't pick him
yeah,
up
if they don't
somehow,
pick it up soon,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna die. Like probably next season.
It's just the way it is. Yeah.
But
Wait, Javi asked a question.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
And
Jimmy was
it's been about 10 minutes since I said we need to stop this, so I really, I don't want to because I love talking with you guys, and I love reading.
Bandwagon of Brothers. That's right.
I love reading all of your guys'
Band of
comments, and seriously, you guys mean so much to both of us.
Yes.
We love all of you guys. We love talking to you guys and reading your comments and answering your questions and making this interactive. That's what is the fun part for us.
I hope you guys are enjoying
Yeah.
this as much as we do with you, especially
we love
the communication part.
We love doing live streams and talking to you guys. And also, going through just your comments in the videos. We love it.
Right.
But
and if you ever want to send us a message, you can also, email as
you
well.
can, email, Twitter. You can DM me, or Patreon. If you are on that, you can send me a private message there. But if you're not on Patreon, you can go over to Twitter, Instagram, or email. Any of those if you want to send us a private message. But thank you guys so much for watching.
We don't want to go.
It's been 2.5 hours. We love all of you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and we hope you guys all have a great night.
So let's say it. Hope amazing happens to you.
Peace out.